As everyone knows, eventually we're going to run out of fossil fuels. But that leads to the question, what next? Well, Tesla is one of the newest names in the automotive industry that has a solution, all electric vehicles. So today, with Tesla, we need to learn more about their history, what models they offer currently, and what is in for the future of Tesla. Firstly, their founders, Martin Eberhard, Mark Tarpenning, and as everyone knows, Elon Musk, who alone over the years with being with Tesla has funded over $30 million in the past 5 years that he's been with the company. Now for their models, before their first model was originally the Tesla Roadster, which had 1,020 horsepower and could reach 300 miles on a single charge, meaning it could get about 130 miles to the gallon equivalency. Their next model, the Model S, came out in 2008, which also came with the dual motor all-wheel drive 1,020 horsepower, but now comes with over 400 miles of range. But this isn't the most affordable car on the market. Currently, you can buy a Tesla Model S for $126,000, which isn't very attainable to the average consumer. Next came their Model X, which is still over $100,000, not the most attainable. But you're still getting the all-wheel drive, the two dual motors, over 400 miles of range, and you can fit the entire family in this SUV, or crossover as they call it. Next came their Model 3, which is by far the most affordable and cheapest electric car that they produce. Coming in at just $40,000, anyone can get this base model, but with the drawbacks of only having 350 miles of range, but still all-wheel drive and the two motors that come standard in all Teslas. Another innovation that came with this model was the battery placement. In previous models, the battery is placed in the rear of the vehicle, whereas now it's located in the bottom under the seats, leading to better handling and better cornering capabilities. Lastly, their newest model, the Model Y, is still cheaper but costs more than the Model 3. It's $50,000, all-wheel drive, but it's a combination of the Model 3 and the Model X, meaning you get the storage capacity of the SUV, but the handling and capabilities of the sedan in the Model 3. Finally, we need to know what is next for Tesla. Currently, there's not that many superchargers located throughout the nation. Superchargers are what Tesla uses to charge their vehicles. With the expansion of their company and offering more models and more higher ranges, Tesla needs to expand upon their current charging solution and continue to increase the capabilities of their charging. So along with this charging, companies need to continue to expand the power grid and enlarge its capabilities, because right now in California there are rolling blackouts because their current power consumption is overrunning what their power grid can handle. And this happens more often than people would think. This happens on a yearly basis around this time of year. Another thing, but this expansion is going to cost both the government and private companies tens of billions of dollars, which isn't the most cost-effective thing. Next is the batteries. The batteries themselves can be improved in many different ways. The most important way is being smaller and lighter. because right now batteries, they're very heavy. They weigh 100 to 200 pounds per battery pack, but with the lithium batteries we're using now, they're lithium ion batteries. But companies, including Tesla, are trying to move closer to solid state batteries, which can be made to half the size and can withstand more charging cycles. A charging cycle is how many times the battery can go from 100% to completely dead and back. With the solid state batteries, they can reach 5,000 cycles, but with the current batteries, only 1,000 cycles. So, plus with the added convenience of them being smaller, we can fit theoretically more batteries and more mileage into each new model. So, and the solid state batteries can also charge almost double the speed at which the current batteries can charge. So as we look towards the future, let's get a recap on what it is, what about Tesla makes them so special. First, we went over their founders and who started the company, what models they currently offer, and what specs they have, as well as what's next for electric vehicles in general. So please join me in looking towards the future as we continue down this path of electric vehicles.